Transform 2 cards is the playful choice. All our shops are early. So we basically just aren't going to a shop if we transform, probably. Although that's bad too, right? Maybe not. Let's see. So the far left is 3 fires and an elite. Which is pretty good. Yeah, we're not really getting better than that. Elite sniping is overrated. Oh, I mean, I guess we've got shop, fire, elite. Elite. There's a chance we could double elite snipe. The odds aren't even that low of that, honestly. Like, let's see. That's, get a 90% times... How many question marks? Times an 80%. And is this third question mark far enough that it's a different... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think it's 8th and further, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's actually a coin flip to double elite snipe. I don't think I want to. Valve's going to two shops early. Only one of which does anything. And we also don't, like, get cards. Yeah, it does, Formal. It's a base 10%, then adds 10% each time you miss. But then some later in the, question marks later in the act are 12% instead of 10%. If Arbiter's around still, they might remember or know the specifics of that, but that's the basic idea anyway. I miss... how many fires? Well, we only miss 1 fire. It's not completely terrible. I mean, we could just remove a card from our deck, or... I kind of want to transform. That's the playful choice. Let's do the playful choice. I think we do one of each here. Let's see. So, I mean, we get 4 early fights. The 4 upgrades, another fight before the elite. Can we justify 2 strikes here? Probably not. We're doing it anyway. Well, we got the attacks for both of them. Perfected Strike and Wild Strike. Okay. I mean... okay. Acceptable? Question mark? How much is this gonna do? 16 right now. So that can one-shot that dude. I think we can double block. Wait, it's Oh, right. We're weakened. Alright, we'll just take 6 damage for no good reason. Don't mind me. Greetings, Bill the Unjust. I mean, Bash is okay. I think Bash has a lot more utility than Strike does, though. Yeah, but we could have taken -6 damage. Well, probably -3 damage net instead. I don't really want any of these guys. Cleave? I guess I'm taking Cleave. I don't know. Hi. It's not very nice. I mean, I could have tried a transforming Bash. It would have been interesting, certainly. I mean, I guess there's not really a choice. I'm just pretending there might be some other choice there. There really isn't. Yeah. Oh, that's exactly enough. Cool. Spot weakness or true grit then? My instinct is definitely true grit. Yeah, alright, fine. It's just true grit. We're just taking the true grit. Give me that sexy donut, please. I can block okay next turn. Yeah, 2 energy cards tend to be good in general. But Bash is less flexible and obviously worse than pretty much all the other 2 energy cards. That's enough, right? I don't know. Good question, game. I mean, one of those 3 losses on our our tally of Ascension 15 runs was definitely a perfected strike focus build that was like, oh, yeah, this just doesn't do enough. I mean, it's pretty good early. We're only fighting the 1 elite though, yeah, not no, we can fight 3 elites if we really wanted to. Oh, we can even audible. Oh, there, we miss out on a fire. Right, there's 2 fires over here. That's why that's not very good. So we'd be trading a fire for 2 elites. For 1 or 2 elites, actually. Our choice of 1 or 2 elites. Upgraded flex can be decent sometimes. Like it's good with limit break. It's, you know, fine with like whirlwind, with heavy blade. It's okay with twin strike, sword boomerang. Like, do we just take this? And yeah, fine, we're doing it. We're going after the elites. Let's do it. It's time. That is still not enough, though. Alright. I think that means we do this. Rude. I'm looking at that clash, but the Cinder's Bane makes clash so bad. Skip is probably better than a headbutt. I don't know. I mean, we've got a True Grit. Why did we get the other perfected strikes? What am I doing? This is why I lose with Ironclad. I just make terrible decisions all day long. Now we've got the harder Century fight as well. Tell us how you really feel about Havoc and sure. How's it going, Furba? Doing 18 right now. It's a little dicey. Yeah, we need either the Wild Strike or Cleave with it to land the kill. Ouch. That's what damage short. Let's go to Alice. Thank you for the host. For HP's full, gain energy at the start of each turn. Oh boy. Blood Potion also needs to be changed. It was 1 damage extra? What? It had 23, not 25. Alright. I don't remember if that mattered. Wait, it was 18 plus 8? Why is it plus 8? Is that the cleave turn? I'm thinking of a different spot of the fight that chat's talking about, I guess. Yeah, I've completely lost it now. Impervious, I suppose? Sure. Let's take impervious. And upgrade a perfected strike, I suppose? So, I mean, that does 22 damage already. If we hit him vulnerable next turn, are we getting more than that? It's 27. I mean, if we have the perfected strike, like half of the time, approximately, it's more damage. And it cycles back to this sooner. Alright, we'll give this a try. Okay. So even with just strike, it's more. What do we feel about Wild Strike? We feel okay about it, I guess? We feel okay about it, I guess. I think is exactly the amount of okay we are with it. We take 5 more damage to deal 8. We could also weaken. Take 3, still clean. I mean, with 2 perfected strikes, I don't think we need to do the normal plan on this. So I think we can be very defensive here. That's dangerous against Lagavulin. Alright, so this is 17 versus 24. So would we get an extra 7 damage next turn? Yeah. Easily. Although, we do have the -1 strength, but still pretty easily. Oh. If we had cleaved. If we had cleaved. So I guess we defend for 4 here. There's little reason to wait on that. I mean, our max HP could go up. Yeah, I mean, we can use this when we're looking at picking up new pots, right? Or can we only use it? Can we not use it in that screen? It's actually a good question, because I know there's like some screens that you can't use the potion on, and it's weird. Like you can use it on the like staring at the merchant, like in between scene, but you can't use it actually on the merchant screen proper, which is very silly. Okay, so that's the bad draw, but that's okay. We got the draw that would have made True Grit worthwhile. Alright, not True Grit. Weakness. Weakness. It would have made weakness worth doing. Upgrade 2 random attacks and get Blood Potion back. Okay. Perfected Strike Plus and Strike Plus. Alright. Good God, we're not taking another True Grit. Our deck is dumb. Our deck is stupid. What do we... I don't know how we fix this. Why did I take another Perfected Strike and a True Grit together? Like, what am I doing? Hey look, it's like another Perfected Strike. Spot weakness? Do I just take a True Grit anyway? What am I doing with this deck? I really don't have a good idea what I'm doing with this deck. So out of curiosity, yeah, it doesn't let you drink there. Hey, Girosebe. Oh god, multiple wild strikes without an evolve. How's it going, Dread? Appreciate the Twitch Prime love. Well, True Grit is good for, you know, removing strikes from your deck. That's the thing about True Grit, you see. I don't know. Our deck can go in 3 different directions. It'll go in none of them and just crash on its face. Well, better than Darkstone Periapt. Not a very good relic. That makes card removals at shops cheaper. Oh my. Yeah, we're going in, I think. Okay, let's see. Viscerated and shot by giant claws. That's like a Vulian, right? Yeah, it'd be like burnt if it was centuries. And it'd probably be like pounded to a pulp or something if it was Nom. We're locked in another elite after this, too. I mean, do we want to fight another Lagavulin right now? We've got potions that make this less ridiculous. I kind of feel like I need, like, relics to... I mean, I don't know. I'm feeling like playing a little more fast and loose right now. It's like, whatever. Our Ironclad win rate sucks anyway. It doesn't even matter. Alright, how's it going, Lagavulin? Oh... That's our draw? What kind of garbage draw is this? This is approximately the worst draw that we could have. I guess if these were both True Grits, it's probably worse. Good God. I think in this case we perfected over Bash, right? Yeah. I mean, that's true, Noho. That's true. Hey, OBG. Oh, they actually skipped to that. I knew it was a harder version of this fight with the Dead Adventure. I forgot it was that bad. They skipped directly to the debuffs, like immediately. I was thinking it just didn't like sleep, but yeah, I wasn't thinking about that all the way through. That is rough. Rough is definitely a word to describe the situation. I mean, I assume we're doing what we're doing. Say goodbye to the strike, probably. Or do we do a True Grit first to minimize the chance of the True Grit hitting the other True Grit? Okay. The Dead Adventure event's been in since the beginning. Plot. It's been changed a little bit. I assume we're gonna be weak potting, but I'll figure out where we're at before that. Alright, so this is only 2 more damage. This is at least 2 more damage later, so it's actually better to strike here, I think. Get rid of the cleave. Throw down the weakness pot. Dead body knew, yeah. I like just taking that, parsing that sentence that way. Yep. I mean, that's always happening. Yep. Hey, Arbrelia. Thanks for the host. Oh. Just 4 more. Maybe at 35. Hey there, Joe Toho. Yeah, let's do more damage and hopefully not cry. Okay. You no longer become weakened. Okay. That doesn't help me with the immediate problems, but yeah. That is a wonky thing, Arbiter. If we failed to find something again and failed to hit the fight again, then we would have got to the 3rd search, which would have guaranteed the potion, I believe. If I'm remembering that correctly. The relics are garbage. If my HP is full, I gain an energy. Upgrade 2 random attacks. Merchant's card removal costs 50, and I can no longer become weakened. Ginger's okay, it just doesn't do anything for us now. Hey, Bobicus. Oh, we try to praise Snecko. We do try to praise Snecko. I'm generally pro Snecko, but when Snecko has Mystic Buddies, then it's time to beware Snecko instead of praise Snecko. Also, we are looking like we're not making it that far. Well, I mean, we're okay. We've got back-to-back fires. Hopefully we can like heal 6 at this fight. A little bit tonight, a little bit. Do we take a 3rd True Grit that is basically... I think we have to skip here. I think we have to skip here. Cleave to your magic, we didn't draw you, okay. Don't have enough damage to kill anything. Lovely! Off to a swell start. So... Oh, we can't be weakened! Hey, suck it, fat gremlin! Okay, that makes me a little less upset about the current state of affairs. So take 3. We take another 3. Yeah, just dunking this guy is way better than being like, oh hey, cleave is good. No. Especially with his hand, it's not like we can cleave strike to kill this guy or something, so... We gotta do that. See you later, cleave! Didn't want you in this AoE, like, multi-enemy fight anyway, did we? My deck is some garbage. Alright, I think Impervious is correct here. Silly as that sounds. Because otherwise we're taking at least 5. We can't really afford to take 5. Alright, this will guarantee that, well, half of the time. I think it's, I don't know if they specifically target a different person with the shield or it's random, but... Okay. Guess it might as well be on this one, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's way better. Hey, we even hit the wound. Do you fight if you're alone? I just realized I don't actually know that, but I'm not... I can see this not drawing perfectly. And somehow I still take damage, so... Huh. Well, I mean, I made my deck awful, to be clear. I've already made terrible decisions. But maybe it'll work out. Also, I don't want any of these cards again. And every card is bad because my deck is bad and nothing fits in it. Clearly, I need a clothesline strike or a body slam strike. I think we've already got too many 2-cost cards. I mean, we could just, like, be like, whatever, let's just hope we get Sneckoeye, otherwise we lose. just write strike on them. Grab a Sharpie. I have a Sharpie handy. I don't have a printer handy, though. Do I skip these cards again? Like, what am I doing? A lot more decks are Snecker decks than people give credit for, Bobicus. That is definitely true. Like, if you've got a defect deck that's got all for one and a bunch of 0-cost cards, your initial thought is like, oh, we've got these 0-cost cards, that means Snecker was bad. Think again, son! It's still great! Because all for one can now bring these other cards that cost 0 instead, like, say, Hologram. 0-cost Hologram is very silly. And pretty inherently broken a lot of times. If you get, like, All for One and Hologram both costing 0, then you just go infinite. I mean, my deck's bad enough, I feel like taking mediocrity improves it, but, like, this is all maybe worse than mediocrity at this point? I... Yeah, I think I need to skip again and mostly just cry. Hello, friend! Probably wanted Impervious next turn. Impervious this turn's okay. Dual wield is bad. What is dual wield gonna do for me? I assume I impervious here? That seems right. I think we strike over wild. That's close. $49. That's doing 24 right now. Too many defends that we can draw next time. Oh, they're doing a big attack this turn too. I thought they were going to do the Vuln hit this turn. Well, not much to be done about it. I think it's better to defend here. Block for 3. 25 health? Yeah, I'm gonna block for 3. Yeah. We want to go ahead and use this. Yeah, probably. Alright, enemies start vulnerable. That does something. An attack potion, bludgeon? I guess we're taking a bludgeon? I don't... yeah, alright. Taking a bludgeon. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Upgrade the bludgeon or a true grit here? We're like going all in on the Snecko Eye. Like give me that Snecko Eye. Another energy relic would be good too, though. I used to think of True Grit as like a like super priority upgrade. I still think it's a good upgrade, but like I don't think it's as important as I used to by any means. This goes to like 16, no 17. Okay. We're actually using Wild Strike, that's a thing, although we kind of need an upgraded True Grit for that to be exciting. And this goes to like 42. It's another card that kind of needs to be upgraded. I'm upgrading Bludgeon. This feels weird, but I feel like I need to embrace the oddities here. Okay, a shop here is good. Battle Trance is great. And that's it, but Battle Trance is great. I mean, Trip's maybe okay. Actually, Trip's probably worth considering. Maybe I should buy Trip. Battle Trance Trip remove is not quite affordable, is it? Yeah, that's fair, Iron. That is fair. Warcry does something in this deck. Well, that's like anti-synergy a lot of times too, Twitchy. Like, if we try to exhaust a wound, then half of the time we don't successfully exhaust that wound, and we're just sad. Nice taco. What's that, Denari? I mean, but like the biggest problem, like, what do we even remove, right? Like, what do we remove from this deck at this point? There's nothing to remove. We don't have enough blocks to remove a defend. And removing a strike makes these... Yeah, this is why Perfected Strikes is bad. Yeah. Remove the whole deck and starter. I think that is the pro strats, but alright, let's do Battle Trance and Trip. I would probably buy Warcry too if I could afford it. How do we feel about 36 health? All enemies, yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, we do a lot of damage. Slime Crush does how much damage? It's like in the 35 to 40 range, I think. As long as Impervious gets its timing right, I mean... It doesn't, though. I think we need to rest. Yeah, we need to rest. I do not trust things to go perfectly. Okay. I mean, that happened. I think the Trip was actually a pretty important pickup. Let's see. So that'll put him at 79. We can't hit with anything else. Alright. I mean, if we just draw Bludgeon while they're vulnerable, I guess we don't actually need to rest. Well, the small things can still attack for like 18, though. That was the big concern. That, like, I still might have problems here. It's 38 on Ascension, it looks like. Excuse me? Right, neither of these are upgraded, so they might hit each other. We got Attack Potion Pot. Attack Potion Pot. That's right. You heard me. My instinct is to trip and then cast a True Grit, and if it hits the other True Grit, we might split them this turn, otherwise we wait a turn. 31. 31's a lot of damage. I mean, we'll draw a Perfected Strike plus a Wild Strike. It's like a bludgeon. I mean, we're fine in this fight either way, probably. We do get to choose one of 3. So what's our average on this? Like 15 with the vulnerable? Plus 9, like 25-ish. Like a 55 split? And then we'll be able to split one of the other ones next turn if we want to, too. Interesting. Cap. Hey, TNC. Let's see. Keep our weapons strong, I think. Hey, Cleve, what's up, my friend? Trip on them. Doesn't really matter, but we might as well wait, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's right, we did have Ginger. That's true. The Acid Slime attacks more often too, though. Alright, assumedly we take Offering. Yeah, we take Offering. Those cards don't say Snecko Eye. They're also not cards, so that's a thing. Guess that means Runic Dome, huh? It's such an awkward deck to Astrolabe, though. Like, what are we even hitting at this point? Like, Cleave, Defend. I hate taking this especially for a stream, but I think this is probably the best play for winning. We need to take an Energy Relic here. Are we taking Crown or Dome? You cannot G-Bolt, no. I mean, we're already playing Zany. Runic Dome fits our zaniness, I suppose. Yeah, I'm taking Dome. We will no longer be able to see enemy intents. We don't really block anyway, so whatever, I suppose. There's another shop. Well, that's not happening. not doing a 2 elite Act 2, no thank you. Looks like we are doing a 1 elite Act 2 though. So we hit one of these fires. We only get 2 fires out of the deal too? 2 extra fires? Ugh. I don't believe I've authorized this this floor. This act is lewd, inappropriate. I mean, I haven't even had the chance to choose if I maybe wanted a Havoc issue. Havoc is weird for most decks, including this one. Alright, well, we got some birds. Right, we have 4 mana. Guess it's Perfected Strike to Fin. Unless we're using a power pot here. Maybe I should have still tripped this one. We guessed right on the one that was buffing, though. That's 31, so that's enough to kill. Yep. Goodbye, friend. They're not guaranteed to be buffing, yeah? They often are, I think it's... but not necessarily. Alright, that went pretty smoothly. Warcry is fine, I suppose. I don't think we want to get Jax, no. Strength does kind of very little in this deck, actually. I guess I should have battle transed first, but I don't think it's ever going to matter. Obviously, we're always perfected striking, just deciding between bash and wild plus strike. Like 10 more damage, but I have a wound shuffled in my deck and we don't remove their artifact. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. How much is that? Math is hard. That looks like enough. Iron Wave. Yes. That card says block on it. It doesn't say strike, but it does say block. I have been known to flap in the night, TNSE. Ish, cancel. Thanks for the continued support, sir. Do we take the Swift Pot over something? Over Ancient, I suppose? Oh wait, I didn't even see this. For some reason I never even saw this fire. Nice. We actually do get 3 fires then. Sweet. What's our boss? It's always Collector. I mean, Artifact blocks one of their, like, mega debuffs. Which is, you know, good. I think I take Swiftness. Alright, what are you selling, friend? Feel no pain, huh? Hand of Greed. No, not Hand of Greed. That card says strike on it. I don't know about that. I'd probably take Happy Flower if we had 7 more gold. It was over 5 hours, OBG. I think my second play with the defect ever was my longest run. There's so many things you can do with that class that it was even sillier on release. Feel No Pain is interesting. Got like a decent amount of exhaust. And once again, like, what are we removing? I guess we're removing a defend, that's okay. Ish. If we are removing. Feels wasteful not to remove it, like Smiling Flask is sitting here flashing at me. It's like, hey buddy, remove a card. It's cheaper. You know you want to remove a card. I mean, we can take both of these. This still doesn't let you choose one of 3 like the potions do. If it does that, it like goes up a lot. I just want a Happy Flower, man. That's all I want, is Happy Flower. Feel No Pain does something. The upgrades to 4. I don't know. Everything is weird. Our deck wants to be everything, and it's like not anything. I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna click Feel No Pain. I don't know, man. See, we slowed it down to the shop pick just for you, Cancel. So little defense. I mean, we did pick up the Iron Wave at least. If we pick up Feel No Pain, that's some defense. Alright, I'm grabbing Feel No Pain. I guess we're also removing a card? We're buying Infernal Blade. I mean, with Impervious, it gives you 3 more block. If for those turns you need 33 block instead of 30. Greetings, Psych. Okay, we're gonna have more money before we hit another possible shop in these question marks. Alright, we're moving to defend. Everything is weird. Alright. The Snecko praising Centurion and her Mystic, huh? Alright. Hey, Adoran. Is there any reason we're not doing that? No. It's always happening. Sick heal there, friend. I mean, our deck does some damage. Succeeding at doing that. Do we want a third unupgraded True Grit? Corruption. Or an upgraded Wild Strike? All of these have reasons to exist in our silly deck here. None of these cards say Shrug It Off, which is really all I want right now, I feel. Nice little reliable cantrip block would be great. I think it's True Grit or nothing. The idea of like True Grits, like I guess our deck ends up just being if the fight goes long, it's Bludgeon and Trip. Like that's basically our deck. Bludgeon, Trip, Wild Strike, True Grit. I mean that's actually like a workable thin deck sort of. How many Shrug It Offs would I take right now? Like 3? I don't know. We get to upgrade one of them though finally, so that's good. All right, Stabby McStabs a lot. I think I keep 1 strike. Does this have a fixed first attack? See, this is the problem with Dome, right? Like I should just have up the reference info right here that Arbiter made. Let's find out, because they give me wounds when they, oh, I'm looking at bosses. I need to look at elites here. 7 times 2 with Ascension. Well, the problem is, because exhausting the strike reduces my damage output. Our deck is stupid, as I've been saying. We've got 2 upgraded perfected strikes in this deck. Which is, you know, it's okay. So that gives me 12, so it's still dealing 2, which means I still take a wound. Alright, so let's do that, and then we'll do that for the extra block. Does it alternate? No, it's just a low chance to use the non-multi-attack. Yeah. Put trip on top so it lasts longer? The vulnerable lasts longer? How much do we need to block? We're getting 5, 12. That'd be 20. That'd be 1 short, wouldn't it? It's most likely attacking 7 times 3 right now. I mean, we don't need to exhaust. So we'll just take it without the exhaust then. That's fine. Hello! Alright, they're attacking for 24 right now. That is fair, Adaran. That is fair. Well... Interesting. Like, Battle Trance could... The reason we don't want to maybe play Offering is Runic Dome. We got a 3 in 8 chance of getting Impervious, and we can Impervious Bludgeon this turn, still be at max health for next turn. Interesting, cancel. Yeah, duplication effect. Yeah, duplicate is pretty dang strong, but... a boss relic that gives you an alternate rest site option that would actually potentially be good. I don't know what you mean, Bobby, because offering just... Oh, you're... Okay. I was talking about, yeah, dodecahedron. I might have said dome. They both have runic in the name. They've drastically increased the number of energy relics first. Like, it's less than a 2% chance you're not offered an energy relic in a run, I think. Oh, 2 actions at rest sites. That's interesting. They have to be different actions? But if we're gonna offering, we want to offering first and then battle trance, of course. Yeah, it would be NRN. It would be a better Eternal Feather. Mostly. I mean, if they wanted to, they could always, like, make Eternal Feather an uncommon, drop it back to 2 per 5 HP, and then make the boss relic the other stronger thing or something. Like, there's always ways you can adjust. Nice heavy bludgeon hit for sure. Nah, get as much damage in as we can here, I think. Well, while still not taking 24 damage, I think. Unless we can just kill it. Not quite, we can't just kill it. We can do a lot of freaking damage though, that's for sure. Should have considered potting here, huh? Instead of just accepting that I wasn't gonna do enough damage. Yeah, oh well. We'll take a big hit now. So it's maybe Encrypt. Blue Candle. Am I gonna get a good relic this run? Alright, now we've got Vol and another Perfected Strike. Ginger is a good relic. You're not... I don't know if Evolve is lucky. Like, I don't know if Evolve's actually, like, any good for me here. Yeah, there is a event relic that gives you a free power at the start of each fight, NRN. The Enchilada. Arbiter. I mean, currently in a long fight, our plan is to probably True Grit away our Perfected Strikes after we've True Gritted away our regular strikes. And, it is, it's a deck. It is a deck of cards. Like, I feel like all of these cards make our deck worse. Like, Perfected Strike is, like, better sometimes. It's not even, like, upgraded, though, man. It's 2 mana for 20 damage. This is fine. Evolve can be bad because it costs a mana, and it makes a Wicked one harder. And it takes a card slot that slows me down from getting my Bludgeon. Makes it harder to combo Trip and Bludgeon. I've only got one Wild Strike in the deck. If we decided to go all in on the Wild Strike, like nonsense, plus True Grit or whatever, we had 2 Wild Strikes, then I would grab the Evolve. But with just one, I think I might skip here. I guess. What a deck is right. Like, I told you it's trying to be everything, and it's, you know, that doesn't work very well. It does, OBG, it does. Hey, Jimmy! You beat Llama. Congrats on dealing with hell, Jimmy. I don't know, like, our deck is currently, like, 3 things. It's none of those things well. And I think in the very, very, like, immediate term, like, right now, Perfected Strike makes the decks better. But I think taking Perfected Strike now lowers my odds of winning against the Act 3 boss. So if I can beat the Act 2 boss, then I shouldn't take Perfected Strike. That is where we're at. Perfected Strike might help me against the Act 2 boss, though. We have a power pot and stuff. I guess I'm skipping. We're not taking any statuses from this, yeah. Let's roll out. Do we upgrade another True Grit? Battle Trans? Yeah, Overclock and Evolve would get pretty silly indeed, Psych. I think it's another True Grit. We kind of don't need the 3rd True Grit upgraded, probably. At that point, it's Feel No Pain or something before the 3rd True Grit, but having 2 of them is pretty good. Alright, medium chest, what do you got for me? Gremlin Horn. Okay, Gremlin Horn is a relic. Ritual Dagger has been buffed significantly over time. It exhausts. Ka! I mean, I kind of just want to try it, because I've never actually tried it before, and it actually fits this deck okay. If only it were called Ritual Strike. I don't think it's good enough. Indeed, Frog, indeed. think we still take the 50 gold. And we don't have that much upgrade debt. There's like plenty of things we could upgrade, but nothing's actually that essential at this point. Probably battle trades or feel no pain. There's some merit to trip too, even. Making all the torch heads vulnerable, that would be kind of nice. What are you talking about? Impervious is not that, like, that's a low priority upgrade. It's fine. But, I mean, it's 2 mana for about 33 block right now. It's, sometimes you want to block more than that. Not that often. Give me the card draw. The third True Grit I think is a lot less important of an upgrade at this point. Like, it's fine. Greetings, Cicero. Okay. I should have, I still could. Potion? Interesting. Very interesting. Grab back her offering her war cry or a strike for more damage. I don't. Impervious would be the thing that it's actually good for, though. Yeah. Greetings, SG West. I would probably take an Iron Strike, especially if an Iron Strike was upgraded. But I don't know about this Iron Wave nonsense. All right, Exhume is fun, so I guess that's our pick. Do it up, game. Chosen and Bird. Well, I think we just say goodbye to the bird and take 7 damage. Seems pretty prudent. We could just True Grit instead. Yeah, that's more block. Yeah, let's do that. So do that. Oh, also, we get to draw that right back. So we actually get to block all of it. It was like it was planned. It wasn't planned. Griblet Horde I will always forget about. Always. Greetings, Reality to Use. Ow. That's a disappointing turn when they're just hexing me this turn. I guess we exhaust one of these? Alright. Well, I mean, that doesn't kill, but with offering, they're probably dead. Seems likely. Let's just do that. Like, they're pretty dead, right? Okay, power through is interesting. Pummel strike is like all of these have some merit. All of these have some merit. I kind of like power through here. If we want any pretense of actually blocking with this deck, power through when we've got 3 True Grits in our deck is a thing. It is a thing. Pommel Strike does say strike on it, but let's give that a try. Let's give that a try. Hello, friends. Sure. Barely didn't take damage. Right, wound is the only thing we can bring back with Exhume right now. This gives me 3 block, though. I only have a 50% chance at best of true gritting the wound, though, SG West. If I had 1 more mana, I would probably do that because it would net me 3 extra block from the Exhume. I still bite? Alright, we're doing it. Got there. I wanted to take 3 less damage, and I did. Don't think we need to offering here. Well, I would get the 3 from exhausting whatever I'm exhausting with True Grit either way, Bobicus, so we only get 3 extra from using the Exhume. I mean, probably pretty soon, Reality Use from the talks of it. Although it sounds like Ascension 16 makes the game worse. So, I mean, we can already, we can already Impervious Bash, right? And, like, that's fine. So there's probably not a whole lot of reason to offering here. If we draw Bludgeon, they're dead. Okay. And then we still play a Defend. Sure. Because they should be healing anyway. Oh wait, we get another mana. Never mind, we can totally Impervious if we want to. Or Bash. My understanding is that they're definitely healing because the Centurion was too hurt, though. Yeah, okay. Because they were down 16 health. So either Bash or Perfected here. I kind of hate Horde on Defect, or at least it's caused me more harm than good a lot of times on Defect. That's true, Babacus. Yeah, good call. That means vulnerable is more valuable. I forgot they were gonna heal whatever damage we're dealing to them. I remember they're healing, so they aren't attacking me, but I'm not remembering, you know, actually translating that into actual effects afterwards, you know? What's the Mystic's attack? 9? Pretty weak, friend. Duel isn't actually good, is it? It's interesting. Dual-wield Feel No Pain's got some potential. Dual-wield Bludgeon is interesting. Dual-wield Perfected Strike is interesting. Like, it's interesting, but not good, probably. That's kind of what I feel about that. Hey, Yongliang, there is on beta currently. It is the hardest fight in the game for several deck types. Like, Inflame is such a good card, but it does less in this deck than almost any other deck that exists. To be clear, I think Act 3 actually should be made harder, at least on like higher Ascension levels. It's weird that Act 3 is easier than Act 2. But there you go, Formal. Perfect. Inflame is really good. Do we just take Inflame anyway and it's still good enough? Even in this deck? I think we do. I think it's better than the Warcry. Interesting. Yeah, I'm still taking Inflame. Flame is that good. Among so many good Homestuck songs, this is still high tier amongst them, probably. It's a really good song. It is time for a break here, though, folks. I do thank you for hanging out. If you want something to watch during the break, I'll relink what Formal just linked. This is the Snecko plus Mystics fight and our experience with it last time we played Spire. It was quite something. Yeah, Air of Grief, Jimmy. Any case, I do thank you all for hanging out. Here's all these follow links and stuff. We'll be back in just a few minutes and see how we handle the boss. I assume we're resting? To be determined. I'm gonna not run any ads so you can listen to this song. Alright, we are back. That song plays during, like, the 7th best part of Homestuck, approximately. Thereabouts. I think it's just shy of top 5, probably. Okay, so, I mean, since we've got dodecahedron, that's pretty big incentive to rest here. I mean, we can check the chart. We can check the chart if you want. Eighth. Alright. 8th it is. There you go. It's the 8th best part of Homestuck. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Homestuck's very long. There's a lot of parts of Homestuck. You've got it. You gotta know them. There's 7 better parts. How's it going, Celerity? What are the upgrades? Like, I don't even ever take these. So that 0, sure, whatever. That's 20. Yeah. And like, Inflame is still not that great of an upgrade because this deck is silly, but I still think it was correct to take the Inflame because Inflame is really good still. I don't... Yeah, I think resting is the way to go. It's close. Do get ourselves a dodecahedron. I mean, alright. You're vulnerable for a while. We're also not attacking you for a while. I should have used the power pot, probably. Yeah. Yeah, let's use that. Oh. Okay. We're a turn behind on that, but that's alright. Thank you kindly for the gifted sub, Celerity. Welcome to the crew reality. Nice, Jimmy. Well, it's close, West. Like, the tiebreaker was that I wanted the extra energy for hopefully more than 2 turns, but at least 2 turns. We didn't really draw well to account for it. So... didn't end up working out super well for us here. Unfortunately. We only took 1 damage too. How sad. How sad. But at this point, we're mostly just looking to minimize damage. They don't, they're not, you are mining yet, are they? Like how soon do they, you are mining? So turn 4, is this turn 4 or turn 3? Apparently it's just literally called Mega Debuff. I actually don't know if that's an internal name or just what Arbiter called him. So turn 1 they summoned, turn 2 was just now they buffed, so this is turn 3. So next turn is their garbage, so I guess Cleave Impervious? Everything's a little sad, but... do we want the... I guess we can get the block from Warcry either way. Battle Trance and then Warcry actually does make some sense, which is interesting. Can also just kind of bludgeon power through. We're about to eat major debuffs. These guys are attacking for 11 each. At least one will be dead. Ideally, we can make that 2. Should be pretty easy to make it 2. I guess we just need that strike specifically, huh? Hey, look, it's that strike. Okay, so put power through on top or Battle Trance on top? Interesting. Battle Trance is the easy answer. I mean, we've got two True Grits. We don't really need the power through there. Hopefully. Alright, we're getting... Forget about Gremlin Horn every time. I will never not forget about Gremlin Horn. I guess we keep going? Or do we? Like, this is an okay hand. Probably. Do they, do their big attack out right after they do the mega debuff or not? No, they might as they're equal if they're gonna revive or whatever and stuff. But that's only good if we actually get back to something useful, though. Which we should. Not quite, though. Yeah. It lets me True Grit another wound at least, or I can Perfected Strike again. That's fine too. That's fine. Doesn't affect my damage, you fool. Affects is how much damage I take, though, that's for sure. I guess it's just these three. There's not... I'm like acting like there's more decisions to be made here because I want there to be. That doesn't mean there are, though. That's like 2 damage short? Is that where that's at? It's like just a little behind. Yeah, it's 111. Close, Genesi, close. Throw the D12 at them. Oh, what are we drawing between Strike and Ironclad? Which is enough to kill both of them. Okay, cool. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Alright, never mind. I guess we're blocking then. Guess we're blocking. Or we can just unload a decent amount of damage on them still. That's also fine. Math is hard. Hey Ed, thanks for the host. How did you find Mass Effect? I mean, it shouldn't really matter. Although they could attack for like 40 odd here, right? So it actually could matter, right? What's their big attack? Oh, it's 21, so it's 25 plus vulnerable 37. And they're 16. Oh no, they're not buffed. They're 10. So 37 and 37 and 10. Not that they're guaranteed to be attacking with it, but that is the most likely. So, I mean, this blocks 8. It blocks 3 and does 15. Do I just go for the kill? Probably. And since I was doing that, I probably shouldn't have bludgeoned one of these guys. I just thought I bad mathed it, so. It's 49. Okay. I mean, all of these are interesting with some of the stuff we've got. All of these definitely fall under interesting. Like, we basically got Feel No Pain and Impervious to make Barricade do anything. Which isn't really enough. We've got 3 True Grits, which makes Immolate a little more exciting. And we've got Bludgeon and Perfected Strikes for double tap. Ed. Like, Immolate's good if we're fighting Gremlin Leading. That's what Immolate's good for. Hey, it's sexy. If it's called Double Strike, yeah. Like, Barricade's probably better than I'm giving it credit for. I mean, considering we're running Runic Dome after all. But we don't even have a Shrug It Off yet. Like, our block... Well, we've got Power Through, too. Okay, that's true. Oh, Steaks. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. And that goes down to 2, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's try Barricade. Okay. Okay. How do we feel about Snekawai now? I don't even know. How do we feel about a Fusion Hammer? I don't know. Snekawai is fine with offering, because Snekawai combos with card draw. It's also fine with Battle Trance. It's not so good with Warcry. Cheers, Crazy. Great with the Barricade we just picked up in the Bludgeon we have. I mean, we're taking Sneko. We gotta praise Sneko, right? Alright, so Time Eater is our boss here. There's our other shops. The only way to avoid elites involves giving up campfires. Well, it's complicated, SG West. Card draw specifically is better with Snekawai. So, I mean, we could do a 3 fire, 1 elite on the right. That's probably our best line. I guess we could even audible into the shop instead of the fire if we prefer. I mean, Snekawai is really strong. It's one of the best relics in the game. We feel no pain first. So we got 6 energy, we got 5 after we cast that. Still have 3. And this just dunks one thing, which is really handy. It's only 3 more block. Still leaves us mana to cast this. Alright, I'm doing that. I'm not sure that's correct, but... So, assumedly Bludgeon and True Grit here. So, I mean, this guy has more health, so that's more beneficial to kill in that metric. This one, the outside ones can do the multi-hit attacks. I believe only, and the middle one can't, is my understanding. Am I right on that? I think I'm right on that. I gotta check references when we got Rooting Dome. This is the problem with Rooting Dome, man. The middle darkening cannot jump. That's the multi hit, yeah. So it's... Yep. So I think I'd rather take them out. Okay, then we've got an Iron Wave and 2 mana now. So... Iron Wave True Grit gives us a pretty good amount of block. Yeah, we still wanted True Grit, I think. That is not what I said, Peach Lover. Always is not a word I would use in that part of the sentence. I didn't forget it here, though. I did specifically expect it in this case. I remembered it against the Torch Heads at least the second time, and I remembered it here. I'm not sure if I've remembered it sooner than that in this run. And then it's curious, like, does this True Grit removes the Inflame? I think is the correct choice at this point. I think this True Grit removes the Inflame. And we'll keep... Eh? This is a deck of cards. So if I bring like Offering back, it costs 1 at that point. All right. I think I'm doing that. Ow. Probably should have triggered it also then. So that's 1 short on the Wild Strike. That's probably true, Solari. It sounds accurate. They're at 47. Sure. The cleave doesn't kill this one, Weston had 12 block. No. No. Questionable. We're at 50 health. I mean, we got fires coming up. I mean, I kind of want to, but Days Bro gives me block. That's true. Hey, Kulaks. Like, we win this fight, we take some damage, though. I'm just trying to judge how much damage I would actually take. I mean, a lot of times we just wreck. Right, this is more fun. It's more fun. Let's see how punished we are. We do get the bludgeon start. So that's pretty great. So we need another 38 damage on it. Almost. So what else are we casting? I don't think I know what those are, Jimmy. Alright, so maybe we, like, drop the Spiker or something. That'll give us a card draw. And then we don't have to deal with them. It means we're losing out on a lot of damage on the Orewalker, though. You must build a boat. Yeah, I'm not familiar with either of those, really. Yeah, I mean, we could dunk this and then still bludgeon this. Oh yeah, I don't get a card draw. I just get the mana back. Just get the mana back. So currently we're only blocking 5, which is not the best. Not the best. Our blockers taken for either 11 or 16. Greetings, Mage Pet. It just came out, mid-stream, as it's wont to do. I heard the preview of what the Ascensions are. 20 is interesting to me, 16 sounds dumb. But, we'll give them a try. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna go ahead and cast that, I guess. That's always happening. Yeah, I mean, I think I like killing one of these things. Like, I wish I could kill this. Well, I mean, I could, right? Like, I could bludgeon that, and then still do pretty good damage over here. Or I could kill them both, and still defend? But then we do no damage to Orb Walker. Still, killing both of these first turn is fine. I'm not too upset about that, I don't think. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not afraid of the scaling on the Spiker. Like, it's just, you know, attacking for 9. How often? I want to say like 2/3, but it's half. Half the time it's attacking for 9. I will Bobicus, but one of them will cost 3 and the other costs 2. It'll be a problem. Ad hoc, that's a relic, the runic dome here. Like, we take relevantly less damage this turn if we kill them both and block up. I mean, it's not like a huge amount less, but it's some amount less. Okay, Jimmy. Alright, so we got a 0-cost trip, that's great. And we got Barricade and Impervious, which I assume we're casting. Yeah. Nothing else costs 1 to make, like, power through a reasonable option. That, we lose a lot of that, though. Perfected Strikes, True Grit. Otherwise, True Grit Strike. I mean, I was close, Bobicus. I was close. So this is offering. It's like, do I just, I mean, we don't even have a Feel No Pain cast. The Double True Grit's a little, less exciting than one would hope. So it's 9 versus 36, so 27 more damage versus 9 more block is essentially the comparison there. Okay. those are not double. Okay, so that's only 48. 60? Oh, wait. We have enough damage, don't we? We have the 1 extra mana. So that's 66, right? So put a burn on top, because then we take only 1 damage. Yeah. 48, 60, 66. Perfect. We can now get strength at rest sites. Totally worth it, you guys. We did it. We got the thing. Is there any merit to Heavy Blade Plus when we've got Gira and an Inflame and a Snekoi? I'm still not sure the answer isn't just no when we skip. Clash is so good in this deck. It's about as good as it is in any Ironclad deck. Any Ascension 15, I guess 10 plus Ironclad deck. I wonder if Clash could like have its damage drop slightly, but let you have curses or maybe statuses in your hand too. It's not a heavy strike. And we really don't intend to ever use this, probably. Nah, we're skipping. Disagree. I don't know exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for like another Impervious, right? That would have been good. Hey, Ponticar. But I don't want to use the strength. Like, it's bad for everything else in my deck, pretty much, compared to upgrading or resting. I mean, normally Vajra is pretty good, but... No, Flash of Steel's bad. We've got Snekoi, Steaks. Card removal is also relevantly worse than normal. The Relic of the Right gives you an artifact at the start of each combat. I mean, Time Eater does make us vulnerable, which isn't worthless. Another Inflame is still a thing that's not terrible, probably. We're probably not getting another shop, sadly. We got multiple question marks, though. And we could still trade a fire for a shop if we wanted to. It does not, Peach Lover, no. Doesn't counter the Snekoi. Yeah, we could remove a Warcry, but Warcry does self-exhaust. So it's not exactly a super priority removal. What even is this deck? I'm gonna say that every time I look at these cards and I'm like, this is the world we live in now? Like, removing a basic defend isn't even that great. Given Snekoi, removing Warcry is probably better than removing a defend. Snekoi and Barricade both, I should say. Yeah, it is, I think. About 2.5 hours, Clevolt. Big enough question marks, I could almost justify this, actually. Especially considering we often aren't doing anything with this money anyway. Huh. Samaritan attack pod even. Alright, we've hit one question mark. It's 3%. I think it's 3% per question mark. So we'd have, let's see, how likely are we to find another shop without skipping the bonfire? Let's see. So we've only hit one, so 2 question marks, 3 question marks. That's it. Not super likely. 1 in 4. 1 in 4. Hey, Mind Probe, yeah. Here's our overall. We don't do super well with Ironclad, but here's our overall Ascension 15 stats. Harbor. I was really hoping for something better from this shop. Do we take Vajra anyway? It's pretty bad. It's really not very good in this deck. I think I'd rather take Tiny Chest than Vajra. Is it Tiny Chest remove? The saddest stuff. I think it's Tiny Chest remove. I think this is the world we live in. I don't have stats on other Ascensions, Stevold. I didn't do the other Ascensions very much at all. It gives you 1 strength, I... And, even though Warcry self-exhaust, it still costs mana to self-exhaust. So... I think I want to remove that. And then I'm buying Tiny Chest? Are we buying a potion, or are we saving money based on a 1 in 4 chance? I mean, not particularly, Super Mike Man. Vajra is still a strength, right? You're paying X dollars for a strength for the rest of the game. It's somewhat independent of Gira, really. If anything, Gira is probably more likely to make it better. Plated armor has some potential with Barricade, but by the time it's actually good, well, no, we might still care. We're actually reasonably likely to still care. So there's merit in both of these pots. I should probably take one. And that's true. If I take the attack pot, I would still be able to remove another card, which is not actually that exciting, but better than not doing it, I think. Greetings, Sassadol. Welcome to the stream. Probably the easiest, most straightforward thing to recommend newer players is to try not to take damage as often. I know that sounds like maybe like straightforward or like why am I saying this, but something I see a lot in like a lot of combats is players could play defends enough that they take no damage, but instead they kind of balance out like their strikes and defends or whatever, and like try to do a little damage but block some of the damage coming in, when a lot of times they could just take no damage and kill the enemy next turn instead or something like that. So that's something I've definitely seen newer players mess up a lot. You don't have to take a card. It can definitely be worth skipping cards. Intermediate players get too gung-ho on this, I would say, and skip too many cards, when it's just, you know, adding just general value cards is good to improve your deck even if they don't fit quite what you're going for. So you don't want to go too overboard on skipping generally, but yeah, don't be afraid to skip some cards here and there. And yeah, watching streams certainly helps. You can always ask, like pretty much any of the streamers will be happy to explain their logic behind their plays and stuff like that. As long as they can catch your question. Reality. Alright, I guess I'm taking the attack potion. I'm not happy with anything that just happened, really. Alright, tiny chest, what do you got for me? Bottle lightning. Yeah, but do we want to start with offering? I mean, probably. Probably. We can also start with Battle Trance, which is less exciting. Well, rewarded is relative reality. Like, maybe this just got rid of the fight an Act 1 boss for a free rare relic, and that rare relic would have been Threaded Needle. That would have been way better than this bottled lightning. But it might have been the Madness event, in which case this is clearly better. Even if we don't take it, because I don't want that event. Well, actually, getting a curse to heal up isn't the worst thing in the world right now. It's interesting. I guess it's offering Battle Trance or skip. I don't think it's True Grit Plus, no. The non-power bottles are not that great, generally speaking. And to be clear on Tiny Chest's 10% extra, that's additive. So your base chance when you first hit a question mark in an act is a 2% chance of a treasure room. With Tiny Chest, that would be 12%. If you didn't get a treasure there, the next question mark would be 4% or 14%. So that's how that actually works. If you're still around, Solari, I'm curious if you would bottle Trance Offering or nothing. Like, I feel like I just don't have the experience to inform this decision properly. It's complicated with Snekoi and the fact Battle Trance can draw into Offering, and yeah, it's weird. And the fact like Offering is like good, but you know, we're kind of low health, and it's gonna make sure we never heal up in a fight because we're gonna be casting in every fight pretty much. I'm leaning towards Battle Trance, I think, but there's a lot of factors with Snekoi and everything else going on here. One could make an argument for Trip also, but I think not with Snekoi. Hey, look, we could fight a boss from Act 1. Alright. We meet again, slime boss. Alright, well we got Offering turn 1 anyway. Wait, why do we have cards? We don't have a backpack. Oh, God. I'm out of it, apparently. Snekoi, obviously. I'm like, we have extra cards on turn 1 specific. No, we have extra cards always. Anyway. So they always slime us, then they prep, then they do big attack. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, that's 63 damage. The Offering costing 0 makes it extra tempting, you know? 36. That's 99. It'd be at 51 just from that. Oh, plus 2 more. Be at 47. Interesting. Like, do I think I get through this fight taking less than 6 damage? Mind Probe Snekoi is great. It's generally, like, it's one of the best relics in the game. You obviously want high cost cards with it. Card draw is also very, very powerful with it. Or card cycling, or what have you. But it's definitely a relic that gets a bad rap at times. But like, even if you look at like win rates of decks, like people that take Snekoi like win more. Maybe that's just because those are players that, you know that Snekoi is good, but. We could even attack Pod if we want to do a little bit more, too. I don't really need to. And I'm not, like, too shaken up about discarding this Thorin spot. That's not going to do a whole lot for me, anyway. Still gonna do it, though. Ooh. Interesting. Now there's the temptation to take feed and then not play it. I think that's a little too greedy, though. Alright. How about that 8 split? The good old 8 split. We can't actually kill it this turn. What is this? We can kill one. Oh no, we got it. Never mind. We got inflame. We got inflame. Charon's Ashes. When we exhaust, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's a card. Uppercut's a card, but we need to upgrade it. We're okay with that. I mean, we'd like to upgrade Impervious now that we've got Barricade, but that's okay. I think Uppercut's good enough. We might rest, though, is also an option while we're hitting this one. We're not going to the other shop, probably. Are you saying the music is of the Act 3 boss? That's accurate. It's up to 69. We got 2 more fires. Okay, we should upgrade for now. 2 turns of weak and vulnerable is a lot more. Oh, that's also fair. It's also fair. Hey, it's the Act 1 boss. The boot! Alright, we just need Darkstone Periap to, like, cap off our garbage relics here, right? So that puts us at 69. Alright, so 3rd Crew Grit, Feel No Pain. Offering? Yeah, that's not gonna happen, Ed. This deck is not very excited to lift. The boot can do some things. It's also interesting when you like even build a deck kind of around the boot to some extent. It's like, oh, deal 2 damage 5 times. Well, I don't need strength to buff that. It's just 5 times 5 now instead. Hey, Silent Shadow. I think it's a bit late for that to really matter. It's not like we're not even fighting like Dodo deck or anything. We're fighting Time Eaters, so Trip does nothing against the boss upgraded. Or I should say the upgrade does nothing. How's it going, Sir Feet-a-Lot? Impervious is definitely in the consideration. Depends a little on how long the fight actually goes. For a more standard deck, upgrading Inflame would be really good. We've already got 2 upgraded True Grits, Silent Shadow, so I feel upgrading the 3rd is less important. It's still useful. Like, I think these 3 and Offering, those are really the choices. 2 more cards would be good. Extra block is good. All of those are fine upgrades. I guess I'll go True Grit over the Feel No Pain. It's close, though. Please not parry. Yeah, Pin Nip. Okay, that's got potential. That definitely has some potential. Much like this hand. Hey, Zero Cost Barricade and Inflame. Don't mind if I do. I probably don't need to Offering at this point. It's like I'd like to get something to hurt or kill that thing. Looks like it's only going to be a hurt. Unless we're... No, yeah, it's only going to be a hurt. Everything else costs 3 here, so... Yeah, at one point it went to... At one point it was 4 to 6, and then it was like 3 to 5, and now it's 3 to 4 for Feel No Pain. It has changed a bit over time. Alright, well, that's pretty convenient. Everything's pretty convenient, really. Oh, I should have done that before the cleave. That's okay. Exactly enough. Alright, Fruit Juice, 5 max HP. That's pretty good. Sentinel? Is Sentinel a card? Sentinel seems like it might be a card. We've got 3 upgraded True Grits. And Sneko Eye and a decent amount of card draw. Not as much card draw as I would like to make Sentinel exciting, but I mean, we've got 7 cards with Sneko Eye inherently, so... Alright, let's try Sentinel. Interesting, Arbiter. I'm just gonna start with Battle Transit offering both in my starting hand every time anyway, it looks like. I don't think I approve of this 3-cost barricade though. Oh. So, starts by making me frail and weak. Is this a fight for offering? Probably. Probably. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna say that's really unfortunate. We can't barricade alongside either Feel No Pain nor Impervious. Do we Battle Trance? We're kind of Battle Trancing instead of like Trip or something here. Trip isn't bad, but we'd probably rather help set up our defensive capabilities as much as possible. And neither of those True Grits are free. None of those 3 True Grits, excuse me, are free here. Well, I mean, they are. One of them is free. One of them is free. So I guess we're doing that. And not being happy about it, really, but it's a thing. This is where we are in the world now. I mean, we could just unload damage. That does leave them weak. Otherwise, we're using, like, power through for 11 block over here. Yeah, it's probably uppercut. Probably uppercut. Oh, God, ordering is a thing. Pin nib. Just throw away damage. Throw away a lot of damage. Right into the dumpster. And good call, feed a lot. Okay, they did their small attack. That means they're buffing. Okay. So we got another free turn. Bash perfected then, I suppose. That's some more damage. Greetings, Fibonacci. Probably. I guess the obvious choice would be to try Ascension 20 immediately after this run and see what things look like. People have already been talking about the changes there. Though it would mean I would get not enough sleep tomorrow, but so it goes. So it goes. Defend is only for 3, which is worse than Feel No Pain, since we're true gritting. Are we power throughing? Probably, yeah. Oh, I should have looked to see if I could play more cards to stack up Pin Nib more. Another Sentinel Havoc. Oh god, I don't... Can I... How problematic is Havoc? Not really that problematic. It's interesting. I mean, I think it's better to just skip. So, Sentinel or skip? I don't know if we want a second Sentinel. The thing about Havoc, though, is that it's like just worse than not having Havoc in this deck, because we've got Snekawai. So it's not like Havoc costs 0 to maybe cast something that costs 3. Havoc costs 1.5 to exhaust and cast something that costs 1.5. So, I mean, sure, we deal 3 damage with Charon's Ashes, but we also remove something from our deck which we often want to keep. It's not free, Silent, because it takes a card draw. And then sometimes it doesn't align with an exhaust, and it's even worse. Does that give me a 3 on the upgrade? Yeah. I think I'd take it if it was upgraded. I think it's better to skip at this point, though. Alright, so that puts us at 81. Okay. I mean, if anything, Paper Frog should be buffed slightly, Frog. They make Paper Crane at 30% then instead of 25? Or, excuse me. It's the other way around. Things are hard. 40% instead of 50%, probably. Alright. Giant hit. Not really the hand we want to see. I guess we're battle transing. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's us cast Inflame or Bash, but not both. Let's see, we've got both Crip and Uppercut. Actually, that's an interesting question. Which of these is going to do more damage over the course of this entire fight? Casting this bash right now versus this Inflame. This also gets out of my deck so I don't redraw it. Which I think is just enough of a decider I'm keeping the, or playing the Inflame. And then I guess I'm true gritting the Cleave instead of the Strike? Two Vuln plus, 14 damage right now or so. Yeah, the shops are more costly seems like an actively bad change for the game, in my opinion. There's already, like, almost too few choices at shops, as it is on High Ascension because of your reduced gold income. Like, 2/3 of the colorless cards you pretty much will never ever buy. And like, like 35-40% of the relics you will never ever buy on Ascension 15. So those are not good things. True Grit Double Defend? Or Single Defend Perfected Strikes. It's not really enough block, although it's not attacking for much right now. Really is not attacking for a lot. It's 13, I guess, before it's a big attack. That is correct as far as I know, Silent. Snake Eye is only a boss relic, Cobra. You can never find it as a drop otherwise. Think I'd rather take no damage. I'm not sure if this is removing a Defend or the Ascender's Bane or the Wild Strike. I've mentioned multiple times how silly this deck is. I think that's removing a Defend. Oh, they didn't attack. Fancy that. Huh. We could go to town a little bit. Three and 15 armor. So they have 3 extra strength per power right now. It's interesting. Good call upon Zigar. 1 attack away from pin him. All right, let's go to some number of towns. It's unclear exactly how many towns we are going to at present. Are we exhuming the offering? That's the real question here. Okay, that's scary. Daka giving plated armor. That's scarier than the 3 strength gain. These both casting 3 is unfortunate. The timing matters, Bobicus, because of slow on the giant head. You want to cast as many things as you can before playing your attacks. So we'll have 6 energy total if we're doing that. And, you know, a couple more cards choose from. So we'll have 4 energy left. 3 energy left. I guess it should be Barricade. Yeah, because then we could at least cast Impervious if we go back through. I guess that's a thing. I'm still thinking maybe Feel No Pain though, like, because we don't block this guy very well at all. Interesting. And then, like, I also am hesitating on playing cards because of the reshuffle is the other reason to wait on playing stuff. Because I don't necessarily want Trip shuffled back in if we can avoid it, for example, here. Essentially, I need to decide if I'm playing Feel No Pain now or not. I guess the answer is not. I want to be able to like discard Feel No Pain and Barricade right now. I'd be very much on board with just discarding both of those cards and then casting Offering and playing from there. Because I can fairly comfortably cast one of these, but it might prevent me from casting something else I draw that's better. And that's gonna end up doing not enough, but like 150 damage. Zoom getting like Sentinel back at some point is an interesting thing too. Zoom isn't always gonna cost 0. Oh, we win the fight, Super Mike, man. It's just a matter of how much damage we're taking in the fight, right? It's painful. Nothing is quite good here. I mean, just trip Bludgeon Iron Wave in the correct order is fine. Means we don't get the uppercut off, but we get one of our defensive cards cast. Because the like one extra energy from Offering just isn't doing that much for us here. And the card draw might not either. It lets us cast Uppercut, right? Like, which is good, but... Okay, I guess we're not Offering then. So we trip... Barricade... Iron Wave... We bludgeon for 184 damage. Hey, look, 3 Caustic Zoom and Bludgeon this time. Rude. We do have the cheap True Grits, though. So are we casting Bludgeon for like 90? Or... It's probably better than just blocking up too much, huh? So we're not drawing any more cards this turn. Okay. Get rid of that. Five block and 12 damage, or 9 block and 3 damage. We could also do Iron Wave Uppercut True Grit instead of the Bludgeon, which is less damage but keeps them both weak and vulnerable for next turn, which has some definite merit. Interesting. That's actually where I'm leaning. I'm not sure though. Alright, so in either of these cases we're probably... either of these cases we're casting either Iron Wave or True Grit. Now we have to figure out which case we're doing. Because the ordering matters on all of it. Okay, oh, that's a zero cost defend. Let's go ahead and play that. Somehow just like didn't even see that in my hand this whole time. So I guess this hits the power through then. Let's see, so this is 14 plus like 30, 34? Well, no, it's gonna be like 32 or 33. Let's say 32. 46. So we deal, you know, double damage, doing an extra 46 damage. Versus having 5 more block, and they're weak, and they're vulnerable. That sounds slightly better? It's so close. That's a lot of damage. Lot of damage. Alright, so we can cast the entire hand. So that means I guess we're True Gritting last? Turns out we didn't need the vulnerable, but, you know, weak will help a little bit. Okay. Oh, I should have still considered it playing... Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. We have to play both anyway. I was like, for counting up the pin nib for the next fight. Okay, we got a steroid potion, temporary 5 strength. Pretty weak, but if we find it useful before the time meter, that's when we want to use it. Let's see what card we pick before we grab this. Upgrade 2 random skills. None of those. Okay, good talk. Good talk. Defend and trim. Okay, sure. I think I would have rather had 2 defense, but so it goes. Okay. Zero cost barricade to start is certainly nice. They don't always start with the constrict to start, yeah. Yeah. They'll often start with the attack 18 first. Alright, I mean, I guess that's pretty straightforward turn. Yeah, we're only casting Iron Wave, so Pin Nib will be up for next turn. Probably won't matter too much. Gonna do defend, given our start here, I think. Okay, so which 2 are we casting? So I assume we're casting Feel No Pain and Perfected Strikes. So it's not the defend, it's one of these two. I shouldn't try to dance like the cards to music because no, I guess no, it's only the microphone delay that's gonna be, not the in game. That should have fit. That should have fit. Where's merit to both? Merit to both. I think we do... I guess if we're not casting this now, we don't want to cast it later. So we'd rather get rid of that. Oh, God. Made sure we had Pinmib up for that turn, and then threw it into the garbage can. Just right into the garbage can. Yeah, that's what I would do, Pim. I'm not going through it manually. Alright, do we need this extra energy for anything? Not really, but we take it anyway, I suppose. Greetings, hell yes. Bludgeon will be enough, and we just want to increase our odds of drawing Bludgeon. How's it going, Bludgeon? Gambler's Brew. Yeah, that's better than both of these. Don't want those cards. So this is like 15 damage. It's like 15 damage. Okay, Thorns is better. Choices. So, resting for 6 is obviously, you know, lackluster, but it does mean we have extra energy on our starting turn that we're guaranteed to have Battle Trance in our hand. So there is that going for it. What are our actual upgrade options? Like, what are we competing against here? Feel No Pain or Offering. Given we have also got Exhume, upgrading Offering is a little more exciting, but still has to pan out. Impervious is also good. We're not getting Stronk. This is not the deck for it. Definitely not the deck for it. I mean, getting the 6 health is just like better than upgrading Impervious, for example. Well, I mean, Exhume complicates that. But like upgrading Impervious is 10 more block compared to 6 health and 1 or more energy. It's often only one energy, though. I don't know. That's close. Always so close. It's interesting, yeah, a lot of these upgrades are better with Exhume being a card we have. Like, Sentinel's a better upgrade, too. Sentinel, Impervious, and Offering are all better upgrades because of Exhume. And, you know, Feel No Pain's fine. We don't block very well, so blocking more is good. We never were offered a Shrug It Off this entire game. Even though we didn't take Broken Crown, I like specifically didn't take Broken Crown because like we need to make sure we still have decent card options, and that it's mostly still not giving them to us. But you know, hey, Phyrexis. I'm not happy about this. Let's see. Greetings, Shubinator. Seeing Red. That's the, There's two of them that I confused. That's the one that cost 1 to give you 2. I mean, it's not complete trash, Shubinator, but the thing is, by default, Seeing Red means you've got a 4-card hand to spend, like, 4 to 5 energy on, which is often problematic. Like, Ironclad doesn't have as easy of a time with card draw as the other classes do. They can certainly use the energy, but it's only generally going to be, like, terribly exciting when you've got something, when you actually draw it alongside something like Barricade. Yeah, I can see that, Pim. I think that's a reasonable assessment. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break before we face Time Eater here. I do thank you all for hanging out. We'll have to figure out if we're going to try an Ascension 20 run after this. It means if we try to do a full run, I'm getting very little sleep. So I don't know if that's actually something I should do, but I imagine people are excited to see the Ascension 20 stuff. I don't know. I could be convinced, I guess. We'll be back in just a few minutes and finish out this run in any case. Okie dokie. We are back. How's it going, Time Eater? What do we gotta do with our 5 energy? Draw some cards? Probably. Otherwise, I mean, we can Impervious now, which means we do still get to have 5 energy next turn. How's it going, Eric Delamo? Thanks, as always, for the continued support, good sir. And congratulations, Formal.
Champion returns. Welcome home.
That's great news, Formal. Like, Impervious Uppercut is fine. Let me do the Thorns before I forget about him. It's like we're getting rid of like kinda cool stuff this turn in exchange for having an extra energy next turn. That's where we're at. That's an okay choice to make. I think that is my choice with this hand. Alright, play 2 cards into the turn. Company indeed, Time Eater. Alright. See, this is the problem with Runic Dodecahedron, though. I'm like, well, Dodecahedron plus Dome specifically. I'm like, well, maybe they're just killing this turn. Like, I don't. Maybe they're doing their kill attack that doesn't really do much. They're just doing their block plus Volted Weak. It's only a 20% chance they are. I think we offering this turn. Yeah. That was a little disappointing. Didn't even draw like a True Grit to go with a Sentinel or anything. Well, we do want to get Barricade cast, I suppose. What are we actually spending our mana on? We do 3 plays, set up to do 4 plays next turn. I want to play Sentinel for 5. I mean, we could also Gambler's Brew. We could absolutely Gambler's Brew. Interesting. Keep the Sentinel. Like, is it gonna be better later? Like, it's fine now. It's not bad now. If we want to do a pin-nibbed bludgeon this turn, we keep both of these. Which is only a 4 to 11 to get that right now. Doesn't need to be nibbed. Would you rather do 9 damage or 18 damage? Or get rid of both and just, you know, try to set up our other powers and stuff. I guess I'm doing this. Did not get power through. I was hoping to get power through along with these true grits. Well, we've got 5 energy if we exhaust Sentinel. Did not get to our other power though, the Feel No Pain. I think I would rather keep the Defend Plus in my deck alive. So we just use True Grit on a Cinder's Bane. Because that gives us 1 extra block. Three cost on that Feel No Pain. 0 on the Battle Trance though. Alright, Pin Nib and 2 on the Perfected Strikes here. Oh, we can only play 2 cards. We can only play 2 cards. Kinda forgot about that last turn. Well then. Okay, it's got a much higher chance of not attacking this turn. There's a lot of valid options for only 2 cards. We could, for example, power through and then True Grit one of those wounds. Stack up the armor nicely. We could power through plus Perfected Strikes. We could Feel No Pain plus Perfected Strikes. We could Feel No Pain plus power through. I think those are the reasonable options, the ones I just listed there. I mean, technically Strike plus Perfected Strike is reasonable too. I guess that would be Cleave in that case, or no, Strike Plus. Yeah, Strike Plus and Perfected Strikes to do the Pin Nib strikes, but we can probably Pin Nib another Strikes or Bludgeon next turn, so there's no real rush to get it in right now. I'm leaning Feel No Pain, True Grit or Power Through. I'm not sure which. I mean, honestly, Trip has value here, too. But we still got Bash and Uppercut coming here. So, Feel No Pain, True Grit, the basic Defend? Or the Cleave. Maybe the Cleave. Yeah. I can't do that. That costs 5 mana. Okay. Good thing we didn't try to do that. Dang it! Figured out the 2-card plan I want and it costs 5 mana. Okay, try again. Try again. Feel No Pain Power Through is a little dicey. But gives me a good chunk of blocks saved up. Probably. We might. They could still be attacking. Could go back to the Power Through True Grit plan. Maybe it's Power Through True Grit. I think I like that, actually. Okay, so now they've got an upgraded attack and I'm vulnerable, but I've already got a lot of block, and they're gonna be weakened, so that's good. We can also Exhume Impervious. Exhume Impervious Defend Plus is our turn. And then Nib the Bludgeon next turn. That's got some merit. Otherwise, we like True Grit Defend Plus. All three of these are interesting options for Exhume, so it almost feels like we want to wait for it, but Offering's less interesting when it already costs 2, though. These ones costing 2 is fine. I think I do like stacking up a lot of block. I wish we were able to have cast Feel No Pain, but so it goes, you know? So we'd get, 6 more right now just from the Exhume Impervious plan. It's a lot of block. Let's get it in. This is why we've got Barricade, right? Alright, well, this bludgeon's always happening for 132 damage. Guess who's using haste next turn? Power Through is probably questionable. So I guess I would rather Battle Trance. Hey, Feel No Pain. Okay. That we can deal with this hand. That are we how much of this are we actually casting? Dang it. 5 would be a good answer. I guess it's just True Grit now. I don't even know what we're moving. Is it another basic defend? I guess it's another basic defend. Dicey. We'll still be able to cast 4 cards next turn. Or do we only cast 3 cards next turn? We can usually cast 4 cards. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes we can't. Okay, that was a free turn followed by a free turn. Okay. So we just, remove stuff and set up as best we can, because they're gonna wreck us next time, but that's fine. I think it's time to start removing strikes, maybe? Oh, we want to cast 4 things, though, here. Okay. Crap. That means we can't cast the, remove the cleave. Alright, so that's always happening. Hey, Space Cowboy. The patch rolled over in the middle of this run, I'm afraid. So, do we True Grit the Bash, the Defend Plus, or do we just play the Defend Plus? I'm leaning towards just playing the Defend Plus, but it's close. I mean, we could also play nothing, right? We could just play 3 cards next turn, and that's okay. Like, we play these 3 cards next turn, probably. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, we could do that. Foolish! Dang it, we can't cast those 3 cards. We can't cast 3 cards! Are you kidding me? Oh no, we can't cast 3 cards. True Grit the Wounded Pass? Yes? Don't forget about Grimlet Horn, thanks. Thanks for the tip. True Grit Defend Plus? Too bad this is their big attack turn that we're buffing their strength on, but that's fine. We've got lots of block in the bank. Hey, Super Soldier. Yeah, we're fine. I shouldn't be too freaked out, but I'm still freaked out a little bit. Okay, still freaking out. George is upset. Look, they just took away like 54 of my block. Okay. It's not cool. Yeah, uppercut's always happening. I assume bludgeon is happening. Are we casting this gaggle of 0 costs as well? Yeah, probably. I don't know, we're at least casting that. That gives me block. So it's like, you know, moderate damage compared to raising their time orc compared to also raising pin dam. Those are all the considerations in play right here. I feel like I'm gonna play this one and not the other one. I don't know if that's correct, but that's the play that was made. Okay, so Perfected Strike, True Grit, the Trip. Wait, they're just dead. Okay. I'm like, do we battle trans here? I'm not sure. I mean, I always, like, am careful with Time Eater. I mean, that's why it's an easy fight, I guess, but Time Eater is, I think, if you're paying close attention to, your timing and stuff, Time Eater's the easiest Act 3 fight by a decent ways. Hey, Zapper Gandhi. There's no reason this continue button should exist, by the way. It should just bring up this screen right away. So, I feel like we made, like, one of the worst decks I've made in quite some time. And, yet, that's, one of the decks we've won with Ironclad, despite losing with Ironclad 3 times. I mean, let's take a look. So, I mean, I think taking the second Perfected Strikes was probably a mistake, but I don't know, it was weird. It was a weird thing here. Taking the Uppercut was great. For those that missed the early part of the run, we started by transforming 2 of our strikes into Wild Strike and Perfected Strikes. So that was, we were off to a weird start. We've emphasized that Barricade's real good, Bludgeon's real good, Impervious is good, Offering is good, Battle Trance is good. I mean, these are all just facts. Like, you don't really need qualifiers for any of that stuff. Greetings, Happy Mo. Snackaway is good. And, True Grit is good. Feel No Pain was kinda whatever. Taking Runic Dome was an important decision here, I think. Like that, let's see. So what do we miss out on if we take, Crown instead of, Dome, probably? Barricade was at the end of Act 2, right? Yeah. So we often miss out on Barricade, which is really harmful. And I think we often miss out on Uppercut as well. And like those 2 cards are like specifically what made the in-game so easy. Catch you later, Young. Sentinel was fine. I mean, Cleave, we could have removed that. We had one chance to remove it. We removed Warcry instead. Given the True Grits in our hand and the fact we have Snakeaway so Warcry doesn't get cast sometimes, I'm fine with that choice, but I could go either way on it, really.